Guys, welcome to another tech tutoring video. This week I'm going to be showing something that I think parents will be really interested in, and it's called Tumble Books. So it is a service that's provided for free through our website until the end of August. Because of the current situation, Tumble Books has made their catalog available to all libraries for free, which is amazing, and it's got really great resources for parents. So I'm going to show you how to access it. The first thing that we do is we find the library's website. So I'm going to tap on my Google, Carleton Place Library.ca is our website. So you go ahead and go to our website. Ta-da! Here it is here. And then we're going to go to the online resources tab. So it's this third one down. Just tap on it. It loads. It looks exactly the same. I know it's confusing, but below this list is the online resources list. So we're just going to scroll through. We have a lot of really great online resources. I showed you how to use Hoopla. I showed you how to use Overdrive. We haven't done Flipster yet, but I can do that in the future. But we're going to go down to this bottom section here. That's called the Tumble Book Library, Tumble Math, Teen Book Cloud, Romance Book Cloud, and Audio Book Cloud. So all of these are available to us until the end of August, thanks to Tumble Books, which is amazing. So the only thing is that you have to be online to use them. They only stream right now. There is a Tumble Books app, but we don't subscribe to it, and so you wouldn't have access to the downloaded options, but the streaming options are fantastic, and as you can see, there's really great resources. So the first one we're going to look at is Tumble Book Library. This is a K through 6 children's ebook database. And then there's no checkouts, no holds or downloads. Stream as many books as you want on any device. So you just tap on the image and it hops us over to Tumble Books. We start in the storybooks page here, which is this page. This is amazing because it's kind of like a animated storybook. So I'll just tap on any of them. We'll go with this one here. And as you can see, it's a video.
Early one morning at 7:03,
That is loud.
Mr. McGee and his little dog Dee packed up the camper and...
So as you can see, it's someone reading the storybook. The pictures are all there. You can change the orientation of it, make it full screen like this. Put it back to not full screen so that we don't hurt anybody's head. And then it plays it, and it's like having someone read a story to you, which is really fantastic. So we're going to go back, but as I said, you have to be connected to the internet to use it. And then I'm going to show you how to access the different types of stories. So up at the top here where it says Tumble Book Library in red, you'll see the three lines, the three horizontal lines, as my mom calls it, the hamburger. So you tap on the hamburger because it always, in all internet-related things, pops out a navigation menu. And in this navigation menu, you can see storybooks, read-alongs, ebooks, graphic novels, nonfiction, National Geographic videos, language learning, puzzles, and games. So if you are homeschooling your kids and you're running out of ideas, you're losing patience, plop them in front of one of these National Geographic videos, and it's a fun way to learn, a free resource, gives you a little bit of a break. So we'll go down to read-alongs, because read-alongs are really great. These are, it reads you the story, but also you're reading along. So let's tap on this first one here. And then down at the bottom here, you'll see there's a big play thing, like the green play button. So you can play it, and it'll read it out loud, like so.
Chapter 1. I hate doing speeches. I hate doing speeches more than I hate being the skinniest guy on the baseball team.
So it's really neat, right? It shows you what part is being read so that your kids can read along, see the words as they're being said. Really neat. If you tap in the middle of the screen, it pops up a menu. You can add a bookmark. You can, what's the question mark do? Let's find out. Oh, it just is a tutorial of how you use the Tumble Books. You can change your text size and spacing and font. So if you have someone who has a little bit of difficulty with reading sometimes, a font that has a serif, that has like those little kind of tabby bits on the ends, like Times New Roman, is harder to read than a sans serif. So you could switch to a different font like Georgia, or some that's got a serif, or Courier New, which is spaced out a little bit bigger. So this will really help you figure out what the best font is for your kids for reading. And I really like that function. And then we're going to go back. So that's a read along, really neat. Graphic novels are always fun, and I always say there's nothing wrong with a graphic novel. If your kid is reading, it's reading. So let's go to a Geronimo Stilton. Who doesn't love Geronimo Stilton? And here we go, graphic novel. So you can zoom in by pinching the screen like you do with most things for zooming, so that you can get a better view. I think that you can turn it sideways, or if you're on a tablet or on a computer, because you can do this on, I'm doing it on my mobile device, but you can do it on your computer so that it's nice and big and the words are nice and everything's easier to read. Or you can do it on a tablet, and I have my auto rotate off so it won't turn direction, but you can also do that. So that's graphic novels, really amazing. All sorts of great graphic novels. Just the selection is really fantastic. Puzzles and games. So memory games, sentence games, so literacy games, all sorts of really fantastic things. Let's go into a sentence game. Abracadabra and the Tooth Witch. Ooh, so hit start. What are we doing? Okay. We throw teeth into flower beds and they grow into rocks. And then... So you're choosing the right picture for the sentence. Ah, see? I got it totally wrong. So like, these are really amazing literacy games. These are really similar to the things that our literacy tutors do in the summer with the kids. Nonfiction, information about birds. Alright, so that is Tumble Books, the Tumble Book Library. Can I go back as far as we get? There it is. Oh, too far! It's fine, I have it bookmarked. Back to online resources. All right, and then back to, so that Tumble Book Library. Tumble Math is also an amazing resource. So it's a K-6 math ebook database, and they have quizzes that are associated with the math books, which I think is just fantastic. As you can see at the top here, I know it's kind of small because I'm on my phone, but there's counting, addition, subtraction, multiplication, word problems, geometry, fractions, place value, measurement, probability, division, graphing, finance, time, temperature, and playlists. Which just, I mean... I probably wouldn't even be able to do most of these. Math Manga, Math Matters. So if you click on a book, which we'll do Tallycat, you can see, it gives you a little brief synopsis. It tells you what the important keywords are, the things that they're learning. It tells you what the Common Core standard is, which just means that it's a curriculum thing for the states. And then right under the book cover, you can see Read Online, which is how we would start reading it. But also there are quizzes. So quizzes to check that they were learning things. There's lessons plans associated with the books. So this should help you if you're schooling your kids and they are struggling with math. This is a really great resource. And then... Whoa. The Teen Book Cloud is really cool too. These are books for grades 7 through 12. And once again, no checkouts, no holds. It starts you in the graphic novel section. And as I have said before, I just love graphic novels. Nancy Drew graphic novels. Amazing. And then if we click on the hamburger to pull out the menu, you'll see that there's all sorts of different options here as well. Enhanced ebooks, AP English, so that's an American curriculum thing, but it's for a lot of these books will be the books that they have to read in school, which is really cool. So if we go to Jane Eyre, say, you have access to Jane Eyre. These are books that are part of the AP curriculum, but they're also books that Canadians read for school as well. So there's all that amazing stuff. And then videos, National Geographic videos again to learn about places and things. Really cool. Enhanced ebooks. What's an enhanced ebook? I'm going to click on George Orwell. What are we? Oh. Alright, so we're going to tap Read Online and see what it's...
Blackstone Audio presents 1984. By George Orwell. Part 1, Chapter 1.
So it's similar to the read-alongs for the younger kids, which is great for any older kids who are struggling with reading. Let's go back. So that's the teen book cloud. Let's look at fiction, because I know that a lot of people like reading YA fiction. I do as well. And so this is a place where you can find some of that. Ooh, look, Anne of Green Gables. Okay. Oh, because of Winn-Dixie. Sorry, I got distracted. So there's some great books here. We're going to go back to the library's website, and we're going to go look at the romance book cloud. So this is not for kids. This is just for you guys. And if you like reading a steamy romance or a queer romance, contemporary romance, historical romance, there's all sorts of amazing romance books to read here. And I will say that I think reading a fluffy romance is good for the soul. When I was in university and I was super stressed out, I would read Bodice Rippers because it was like brain candy. I didn't have to think. I didn't have to think critically about what I was reading. I could just read it. It would go into my brain and straight back out again, and it was just cleansing. So that's just a my opinion thing, but here are all of the fantastic romance books that you can get through the Romance Book Cloud. They're organized by category. Along the top, you can go to indexes or categories or favorites. I'm going to go back, and we're going to go look at the audiobook cloud. So I know a lot of you really love an audiobook, and you power through your Hoopla borrows, you're on hold lists for ones on Libby, so this is another great option. As I said, you can't download these books though. You're just streaming them, so you have to be connected to the internet. But if you're puttering around the house, if you're puttering around the house, this is a great option. So we'll go to Audiobook Cloud. Fantastic books in here. You can sort by newest. You can sort by title. You can just scroll through. And I just picked this one. This is Mona Awad, who wrote Bunny, which was a great book. So I would be willing to give this a try. So as you can see, everything's a little small because it's on my phone. But down at the bottom here is the play, the previous, the next. I'm going to hit play.
Blackstone Audio presents 13 Ways of Looking at a Fat Girl by Mona Awad. This book is read by Georgina Marie.
All right, and so down at the bottom are your controls for the audio. You can set bookmarks. You can go to bookmarks. All sorts of really amazing books are available in here. You can go onto the hamburger and sort by fiction, nonfiction, romance, YA, all sorts of fantastic things. So if you are looking for a new place to get audiobooks, this is a great option. All right, so that's all of them that are available from Tumble Books. It's a really good resource. I hope you guys take advantage of it while we still have access to it. Let me know what you're finding the most useful, if you're using the Tumble Books, or if the Tumble Math is really helping you guys out. Make sure your kids know how to use this, because if they're running out of things to read, here's an answer for you. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure that you send in any questions that you have to library@carletonplace.ca so that I can answer them next time I do a library Q&A. I'll do my best to answer questions about any tech issues that you have, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.